Certainly, yeah. And Azim,
Yeah.
if any folk could survive out there under those circumstances, I would certainly put my money on a dwarf and a minotaur.
Yeah, I guess.
I'm gonna gather up my friends and see what our plan of action is. Malbert is on my fucking heels right now. Yeah, that's the other thing I'm gonna say to Azim. I'm like, I seem to have made a friend.
Malbert brushes against your leg.
I reach down and scratch it. Alright, so I'm gonna round up Krusk and I'm gonna be like, let's go talk to the other one and figure
I was
out what our
about to
course
say,
of
we should
action
check
is.
on Marcus. How's he doing?
You guys can go check on him.
That's probably a good idea, yeah.
So you go to the room in the back. He's in like a fetal position, but it looks like he's just resting soundly as opposed to having grievous
Looks
wounds.
like he needs rest, guys. I don't think we should bother him. What I think we should do is wait a bit and prepare to head out in the morning.
No, we should probably just do this the old-fashioned way. Get out there. We have a lead, north and northeast.
Oh, okay then.
Alright.
So are you heading out? I mean, it is dark.
It's always dark.
I mean, it's always dark, but your circadian rhythms are kind of associated this with nightfall, if that makes sense.
I have my magical wards for us to sleep inside again. I don't want to bring any evil down upon our patron. We've already asked her for enough trouble.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
Yeah.
All right. So you head out?
Yep.
Okay, you start going down the path that you were previously exploring. You see that expansive cavern that has that little inlet, if you remember.
Real big.
You see that big, in quotation marks, room that you were in previously.
So you traverse down into another cavern, which is kind of wide, expansive. There's like a giant pillar in the middle of the room. Not man-made, but, a natural pillar that shoots through the floor to the ceiling. And it forks into two directions. One you would appear to be northwest, and one that would appear to be northeast.
Would I be able to tell which way they've gone? I'm looking at missing mushrooms or trails on the ground or something like that.
That's a good idea. We might as well try.
Roll me a survival check.
Oof. I don't suppose Embrin and I can give it a shot?
Yeah, I mean, you can look out for tracks, too. So, Embrin, managing to save yourself some face from the last endeavor, you notice that there's some small crinkling of the lichen in the northwestern area, hugging the right wall. Basically, there's like moss growing on the side of it, but then you can see some patches have been artfully whisked away, for snack or whatever.
Well, the lichens were crushed up
I'm putting up mage armor.
here. So, I mean, it makes sense since that's where the would-be tracks are visible.
So you're going northwest or northeast?
Are any of the walls buzzing or shaking or hissing or whatever it was?
Troglodytes. We're looking out for troglodytes.
Trogs.
I mean, you don't see anything. You don't really hear any scratching.
Alright. I continue my lament of not being able to naturally see in the dark.
Yeah, and I was staying close to the walls as per last time because I have the best chance of avoiding a hit if something happens. I will keep the dancing lights up. I'm going to keep them close to the ground so Embrin can track better, but they're going to be in the middle of the triangle between us.
You see this intersection where it becomes two-tiered. You go up to a plateau, and then you see over a chasm a twin-forked path that leads to a rounded cavern on the right side, which kind of looks like a mesa, and it kind of conjoins into another room. It's walled and kind of ribbed. There's striations on the cavern wall, and there is a almost crystalline layer of something that sparkles that serves as the floor.
Does it almost look milled in a way?
Looks polished.
Interesting.
Is there any way we can identify the substance?
Sure, there's plenty of ways.
Yeah, probably arcane or history check, I imagine.
That could be a facet of it, sure.
Let's start with history, because it doesn't seem magical to me inherently. It just seems like a crystal. Get me anything?
I think it's alabaster.
I'm just kind of looking around at this point. I pause and I'm like, once upon a time when we lived up there, that stone, I point to the alabaster, was worth a king's ransom.
So you say this alabaster stuff was a precious metal, I guess?
It was. I don't know how valuable it is now.
So, why is there so much down here? What would cause Is there a creature involved in this?
I believe this is just a vein of it. I kind of look around, unless we see anything that tells us otherwise.
You're gonna have to really look because
The cavern floor plus dust could leave fingerprints, hoof prints.
That is true. The one thing we have going for us, though, is minotaurs are big and heavy and they have hooves, and alabaster is a notoriously soft stone.
that is true.
There is a chance that there could be footprints.
Well, a chance of finding something is better than no chance of finding nothing, I guess.
Do I see anything?
Yeah, if you roll me survival.
Sure.
Oof.
Whoa.
We like those ones on survival.
Yeah, we do.
Do I spot
Wow.
anything with a 20?
Yes, actually. You do see small indentations inside the alabaster. It's kind of hard to see because you're across the pond, metaphorically speaking.
Yeah, but like there's enough irregularities in the surface that it could be a track or a print or something.
Yeah, it looks regular enough to be tracks.
Let's go closer and get some light on it and check it out.
Well, first of all, you have to go to the left bridge if you want to get over there.
I'm gonna do that.
Is it brittle?
You feel like your weight is bearing down on the surface, and you feel yourself sink down a little bit. But aside from that, it seems relatively stable.
Interesting.
Uh,
If we had
That's gonna be a
hooves, or
problem
if
later.
we were wearing like metal boots or something like that, it would definitely mark this stuff up. This is like if you ever saw, like the Egyptian canopic jars, not the ones that had black animal heads, but the ones had like a translucent white animal head on them. That's alabaster.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, you see footprints in the floor.
Yeah, and do they look like they could be minotaur hooves?
Well, they do look like two semicircular imprints, so take from that what you will.
Okay. Yep, this could be our guy. All right, let's follow the tracks then.
Step lightly. I've just got a feeling.
Rusk, give me a perception roll.
Perception roll? Okay.
Lydia, do the same, but do so with advantage.
Oh yeah, caves are her
Alright.
thing.
They're supposed to be, anyway.
She's been in this particular area for more than an hour.
With advantage.
So, some kind of electrical shock seems to go up your spine, and you feel on a primeval level that something isn't what it seems.
Hold up, guys. I have an arrow half trained. I'm looking around, just trying to see or hear something because, damn it.
If we're in cautious mode, I'm gonna blade ward.
There's a chill that rises on the front of your neck, and it radiates down to the totality of your being.
Ooh, good. What does that mean?
You see a small driplet of saliva that kind of cascades down from the ceiling and falls down across your leather armor. Special thanks to Toys and Things in Danvers, Massachusetts, and to Sierra Twazin, our logo designer. If you enjoy the show, please help the channel grow. You can find us at linktr.ee/The Broken Lords. Give us a follow on Twitter and join our Discord. Thank you.